This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the absolute best all-in-one platform for creating your website. With the world being forced to dive headfirst into the internet to make a living, we really need to start opening up storefronts left and right for everything we do. But Squarespace has the answer for everyone who doesn't know how to program.
Like me, I'm stupid.
If you're a musician, a craftsman, an artist, a blacksmith, a dang old gardener, a freelance actual knight that goes and fights people to the death, you're gonna need a website pretty soon. The interface is amazingly easy to use, and they've got round-the-clock customer service to help you fine-tune your storefront. And when you get started, you can save 10% by going to squarespace.com/runesmith. Before the video starts, here's a testimony.
I went to squarespace.com/runesmith and started my business. For only $11,000, I will come to your house and drink all the water you have. All of it. Every drop.
That was weird. This video is about fake books. I don't know what that was. Alright, so if you've played a session and enjoy getting in-game rewards, you probably looked at all the magic items in the book. And tucked away at the back of the book are artifacts, items worthy of legend that are nearly impossible to destroy and hold incredible power. Like that funny Thor hammer that makes you grow a beard, or that deck. That thing. But two particular items caught my eye. Two items that hold infinite narrative potential and unexplored power. They would be the Book of Exalted Deeds and the Book of Vile Darkness. These two books are by far the most powerful sources of knowledge in the universe, being guidebooks for whatever you want them to teach you. They're like the Bible, the Necronomicon, the Book of Shadows, the Apocryphon, Proverbs, and the SCP database all thrown into a stew and then divided in half. I'll be breaking down what they do, and then speculate about what else might be hidden in their pages, because creative exercises are fun. Let's start with the Book of Exalted Deeds. Written not by a single author or a deity, but by countless minds throughout eons of lifetimes. At every age, in every life, there is something to be learned about virtue. And fucking everyone slapped lessons down into this book from every possible perspective or opinion on what goodness is. The cool thing about it is that its lessons are liberally written. No religion, no order, not rigid in any way. Essentially free to interpret and build on. That's fucking awesome. This book is so tightly packed with info that it grants any reader literal magic powers that come with wisdom. Also, when you start reading it, you can't put it down for like 80 hours. But when you're done reading, the book warps reality and falls into someone else's hands. Goodness goes around, I guess. It's actually really funny to me that both books can't be read by beings with opposing morals, but the good book is more absolute. If you're good and you read the evil book, it corrupts your mind and makes you evil. If you're evil and read the good book, it fucking shoots a Jesus Death Star laser from the sky to burn you out of existence like an ant targeted by Archimedes' death ray. Before I get to the magical powers, I'm gonna gripe about the way that this is written. It states that if you fail to do good at least every 10 days, or you willingly do something evil, you lose all your powers. That's just stupid, and it makes my face turn so red that I turn into Clifford the Big Red Dog and destroy houses every time I think about it. If you read and absorbed infinite goodness, you would just be good. Like, you would only ever take actions to benefit others because your motivation changes. And actions can be subtle, like not going to a restaurant 20 minutes before they close, or as loud as fighting criminals in alleyways. It's too black and white for my tastes, I guess. The criteria isn't really that logical. But whatever. When you become holy for your wisdom, a physical disc of light appears over and around your head to just show that you're a good-ass person, and it protects you from evil slaps. You also double your authority and ability to communicate with both good and evil creatures, which I think is the book's biggest boon. If you can convince people to change their ways, you will win every war. That's my hot take. With every artifact, you get random effects, but I personally think that the DM should pick them for each item. I would give the reader the power to overcome charms and fear, perfect their senses, and give them 2 solid paladin spells. The book bolsters your cleric and paladin spells, so it would only make sense that any reader should get some of them. Alright, now that fruity shit's done, let's drop the book in the trash and get evil. Let's get vile together. Take off your clothes, cover yourself in automotive grease, and munch on some live mealworms for the rest of the video. It's believed that either Vecna or Acererak originally wrote the book. Some immortal, infinitely indulgent, greedy, manipulative, once human, now monster is the only thing that could visit the darkest mindset that was used to author these pages. Then, just like the other book, every hand that touched it made additions. The pages are filthy, torn, written in blood, ink, and probably shit with hundreds of wicked footnotes. like some angsty kid's Tumblr page in 2010. While you read it, your body slowly gets fucking deformed by the DM in whatever way they want. This is called the Mark of Evil, and it has a bunch of examples, but my favorite is where you kinda just get turned into the original Palpatine. This mark works like the inverse of the halo. Instead of people feeling comfortable around you, they feel like you could snap and kill them at any second. But hey, fear is authority. When you hold the book, you can just fucking scream and point at an evil creature and completely subvert their mind and control them. To narrate the greedy nature of the holders, this book stays with you for as long as you live or unlive. Evil is yours, and goodness is everyone's. It also serves as a history, science, and foreign language study book. It has all the lore you could ever need on evil and evil beings, including demons' true names. And it has directions for unique rituals and new spells. You can follow these grim instructions to become a lich, a death knight, and I'd throw in a couple recipes for lycanthropy plagues and curse transformations to fuck over everyone but you. Same goes for the spells. All the classics are in here. Sacrifices, disfiguring, that pain spell from Harry Potter, and one that shrinks someone's dick by 4 inches over the course of a year. Pure evil. The language you learn is called dark speech, and it hurts even to say, but it hurts everyone around you a little bit more, so that's cool. It essentially has the power of a word that I can't say on YouTube. We'll wrap this up with the random properties, and then I'll teach you how to destroy these things. For my variation, the book bearer becomes immune to sickness, fear, and lies, gains minor defenses, and deals more damage with their attacks. But you have to hold the book in order to see. You kill plants you touch, you negate holy water and potions near you, and the book has a life force that constantly tries to possess you. Yep, that shit's got a price you pay for your avarice. But let's say, for some reason, that you would want to destroy these books. For the dark book, you can hand it over to a literal angel and have them flex so hard they fucking rip it apart like a phone book. For the light book, you can dip it into the river Styx like an Oreo cookie and make all the knowledge in the book forget itself. But these don't work. You literally cannot remove them from reality, and they always come back. They're as strong as gods. However, the dark book has one extra secret way of removing it for a longer period of time. After a century of research, you can uncover a self-destruct phase that must be translated and spoken into Celestial. Guess what it does?
The Jesus laser's back and you're fucking dead and the book's gone. You fucking idiot, why'd you do that?
The phrase is so powerful it can even end a video and summon all my patrons. Crazy, right?